The plot thickens on Blind Frog Ranch, where danger lurks not just in the caves, but in the very air the treasure hunters breathe. As Season 5 progresses, the stakes have never been higher, and Episode 5, Explosion Risk, promises to take fans to the edge of their seats. Here's an exclusive sneak peek into what's coming next for the crew and the mysterious land they're determined to unlock. The calm before the storm. It's a moment of uneasy calm. The team, led by the intrepid Chad and his crew of expert geologists, treasure hunters, and adventurers, finds themselves standing at the brink of a discovery that could change everything. The previous episodes saw them inch closer to something big beneath the surface: ancient artifacts, hidden treasures, and secrets buried for centuries. But now, they face a new and dangerous threat. The wind whips through the rugged Utah terrain, and the vast, dusty canyon seems to echo the tensions within the group. As they prepare for the next phase of their search, the conversation centers around the explosive risks they've been hearing whispers of for weeks. Their discovery of what appears to be a network of underground tunnels has stirred a mix of excitement and concern. These tunnels are believed to be filled with gases that could turn catastrophic with the slightest disturbance. Chad looks out into the distance, his gaze focused yet uneasy. He knows the risks all too well. One wrong move, and everything goes up in smoke, he mutters. The crew has always prided itself on handling the unknown, but this new element of danger is unlike anything they faced before. The thought of an explosion rattles everyone's nerves, especially since they're working so close to potential treasure caches hidden deep within the earth. Rising tensions and growing uncertainty, the pressure mounts as the team dives deeper into the mystery of the caverns. Rumors swirl about the possibility of ancient explosives or volatile materials being hidden within the rocks. Historical records suggest that miners from the past used dangerous methods to extract precious minerals, and some even speculate that early explorers may have used old-fashioned dynamite to dig through the canyon. "We need to proceed with caution," says Mike, the geologist who's been studying the rock formations in the area. He's known for his calm demeanor and deep knowledge of the land. But even his confidence falters as he examines the tunnel's entrance. A deep crack runs along the rock face, and the faint smell of sulfur lingers in the air. "It's not just the treasure we're dealing with," Mike continues. "There are natural gas deposits here, and we have no idea how volatile they could be. If there's a spark..." The group grows silent, the gravity of the situation sinking in. The science of Dangato fully understand the threat. The team enlists the help of an explosives expert. Jack, a retired military technician with years of experience in bomb disposal, is brought in to assess the situation. He's seen his fair share of explosives, both planned and accidental. But even he's taken aback by the risk involved. Jack stands at the mouth of the tunnel, his hands on his hips, his face drawn with concern. This kind of setup isn't just dangerous. It's a ticking time bomb, he warns. He points to a cluster of exposed rocks that appear to have been disturbed in the past. The layers of earth around them have shifted, creating pockets where gas could have accumulated over time. Even the smallest disruption could ignite an explosion with enough force to decimate the area. "We need to clear out any flammable gases before we do anything. Even the slightest spark from a tool or a misstep could set off a chain reaction," Jack explains. The team listens intently, aware that every move they make from here on out could have fatal consequences. But for Chad, the risk is part of the thrill. The chance to discover something no one else has ever laid eyes on. "This is why we came here in the first place," Chad says, determination evident in his voice. "To uncover the truth, no matter the cost." An unexpected alias, if the dangers weren't enough. a mysterious figure arrives at the ranch in episode 5. Lisa, a former archaeologist who once worked with the team on another excavation project, has returned to lend her expertise. She's spent years studying ancient explosives, and her knowledge might just be the key to navigating the volatile conditions underground. But her arrival stirs some tension. Chad and Lisa share a complicated history, and her sudden return raises questions about loyalty and trust. While the crew is grateful for her expertise, they can't help but wonder why she's back after all these years. "I've been following your progress from afar," Lisa admits, "and I couldn't stay away any longer. I know this area like the back of my hand, and I've spent years researching the history of these tunnels. There's more than treasure down there. There's a history of explosives too." Her revelation sends ripples through the group. Could Lisa's return be a blessing, or will her past connections create more problems than solutions? The countdown begins as the episode progresses, the tension grows palpable. The team prepares to enter the cave system, but the clock is ticking. The longer they wait, the more the risk of explosion escalates. With Lisa's guidance, they work to fortify the tunnel's entrance, ensuring no sparks or disturbances will trigger a catastrophic event. But as the crew sets to work, they are interrupted by a low rumble from deep within the earth. The ground shakes beneath their feet, and the sound of creaking rocks echoes in the distance. "Did you hear that?" Mike asks, his eyes wide. Before anyone can respond, another tremor hits, stronger this time, followed by the unmistakable sound of something shifting within the depths of the tunnel. It's as though the mountain itself is awakening, as if the treasure is calling to them, or perhaps warning them to stay away. Chad's voice cuts through the panic. "Get out. Now." The crew scrambles to retreat as dust fills the air, and the threat of an explosion looms closer than ever. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, desperate to know what happens next. What's at Stake Explosion Risk is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling episodes of Blind Frog Ranch yet. With lives on the line, the team must navigate treacherous terrain, uncover the secrets of the underground network, and prevent a disaster that could end everything they've worked for. The addition of Lisa adds a new layer of intrigue, and the unresolved tension between her and Chad promises to make for some dramatic moments in the coming episodes. But beyond the thrill of the treasure hunt, the true stakes are becoming clearer. It's not just about finding gold or ancient relics. It's about survival. And as the team dives deeper into the mystery, they'll need to make decisions that could have life or death consequences. Will they find the treasure without triggering an explosion? Or will the dangers beneath Blind Frog Ranch prove too much to handle? Fans won't want to miss this heart-pounding episode. The desolate, yet strangely alluring landscape of Blind Frog Ranch continues to be a source of mystery. Mystery that only deepens as the treasure hunters face an explosive new threat. In Season 5, Episode 5, titled Explosion Risk, the tension reaches its peak. What began as an ordinary treasure hunt has now spiraled into something far more dangerous. The unexplored caverns, once thought to hold only riches, may harbor a far darker secret, one that threatens to blow everything into oblivion. Here's an exclusive sneak peek into the episode, where danger, discovery, and intrigue collide in a thrilling episode that will leave viewers breathless. The calm before the storm. The episode opens with an uneasy stillness. The vast expanse of the Utah desert stretches out before the team, the sunlight casting long shadows over the land. It's a beautiful but harsh environment, and one that has proved to be both a boon and a burden for the treasure hunters over the years. The previous episodes have left them tantalizingly close to their goal, with the discovery of hidden tunnels deep beneath the earth and clues suggesting something even greater lies buried. But now, with the sun dipping low, something more sinister is at play. Chad, the leader of the crew, surveys the horizon. His expression is a mixture of determination and apprehension. Over the past few seasons, he's led the team through various obstacles, but this time feels different. The air seems thicker, the winds more menacing. His instincts are on high alert. "We're on the brink of something big," he says softly, but there's a noticeable edge to his voice. The discovery of the underground tunnel system has triggered a series of alarms, both literal and metaphorical. Hidden beneath the earth, scientists and historians have long speculated about the mysterious origins of these tunnels. Some believe they were used by early explorers seeking gold, while others think they may have been part of an ancient mine. But as the team digs deeper, they realize that these tunnels are not just hiding treasure. They are a ticking time bomb. Mike, the geologist, is the first to voice his concerns. "I've been studying these rocks for days. There's something about this area, something not right. The pressure and the gas buildup. If we're not careful, we could be standing on top of a major explosive risk."